York City Mayor Richard Gomez slams the national government for what he calls as carelessness in the implementation of the Balik Probinsya program. In a Facebook post Monday, he said he was only informed of the arrival of overseas Filipino workers in Ormoc through a text message. The mayor also calls for strict coordination from the national government. Let's go straight to the source of the story. We have Ormoc City Mayor Richard Gomez. Mayor, welcome to the show. Thank you for your time.
Hi, Pinky. Thank you. Good morning, everybody.
All right. Mayor, yesterday, nalito ho kayo because bigla ho atang parating yung mga OFWs. There was no proper coordination, sabi niyo po, with regards to them going home. Ano ho ba nangyari kahapon?
Okay, it began not just yesterday, but it actually began since Thursday of last week. It started from the Balik Probinsya program when we were informed here in Ormoc City that there are buses already of locally stranded individuals who are already in Tacloban and Palo Leyte. And just about the same time when it was texted to us last week, ang DILG kasi nagko-coordinate sa lahat ng mga mayors eh. And it says na dapat since they are the coordinating agencies, let me read you a quote from the DILG. So, departure from the LGU of origin. So these people came from Manila. Will have to complete details per region and province to their respective DILG, desk, and RTFs. 3 days prior to departure. So, last week, sabi na 3 days prior to departure. And that same afternoon, we received a text and I called the DILG regional director and I told him, what is happening here? Kayo yung nagbigay ng guidelines, kayo yung nagbigay ng directive. And then all of a sudden, Thursday afternoon, sabihin may dumating na bus without telling us, without informing us. And these people are undocumented. So what is undocumented? We do not know who they are. We do not know where they live. We do not know if they were tested. And papasok lang sila. Pinky. And then let me just tell everybody that kami dito sa government, we are all in good intention. We want this program to be a successful one. We want all the OFWs na umuwi ng Pilipinas to come home to our city, to other cities sa ibang mga mayors. We do not want this to fail. Kasi we have to understand na umuwi sila hindi because magbabakasyon sila or kasi mga turista sila. No, they're coming home because of pandemic. Nawalan sila ng trabaho in other countries. They're coming home. But again, we are in a pandemic. So there are very strict health protocols that needs to be followed, such as number 1, we have to detect whether they tested or not, detection from COVID-19. We have to verify if they're really from our city. Very simple and basic information is that is all we need. So yesterday morning, when we received a text early in the morning at around 8:30, sabi ko, ano bang coordination to? From the OWA naman to. And the DLG kasi nga yung Balik Probinsya na sabi nila, there are 3 planes coming in from Manila. Eko, kayo yung IATF yung nagbibigay ng directives, and then all of a sudden you'll tell us na through text message na meron dar. So it was very frustrating. That's why last night, before I slept, around mga 11:30, I received a call from Secretary Anyo, and he said na medyo nagkaroon lang ng konting confusion because yung OFW program ay iba kasi yung Balik Probinsya, iba naman yung OFW program. So sabi niya, the president really pushed na pauwiin kaagad yung mga repatriates. So mabilisan. So sabi niya, let's forgo of the 3-day notice from the LG of origin and then receive them. Sabi ko, wala kaming problema dyan, Secretary. Basta importante sa amin, give us all the documentation. Let us know sino yung parating dito, sino uuwi. That way, we can verify if totoo nga na taga-Ormoc sila. Second, pandemic tayo. We want to make sure na tested sila. Tested pero merong results. Madali mag-test pero walang results. Kasi yung swabbing, it takes what? How many days before matest? And to think that's 24,000 people to be tested. Ha? Hindi naman siya rapid test. Swab test, RT-PCR test. So medyo matagal. So these are the things that's important. And sabi ko kay Secretary Ani last night, sabi ko, Secretary, kaya nga ho merong IATF eh. So yung mga agencies, like for example, yung Balik Probinsya program ni Senator Bongo and the NHA, that's a program. And then yung OFW, pag-uwi, ibang program naman yun. Sa OWA naman yun. Tapos para sa Secretary Bello. Sabi ko, the IATF is an interagency task force. Sabi ko, sana from above, kayo na yung maging maayos so that when you trickle down the order, all we have to do is just receive them properly without infecting people from our area of jurisdiction.
So, Mayor, it's clear. Malinaw naman po, hindi kayo against dito sa Balik Probinsya program. Hindi din kayo against dito sa pag-uwi ng mga OFWs. Ang problema na sinasabi niyo, walang proper coordination. Okay, fine. Tanggal na po yung 3-day notice. Ang tanong ko po ngayon, mas maganda na ho ba? Meron na ho ba kayong coordination ngayon with the DILG sa mga papauwi? At ilan na ho ba nakauwi kahapon?
I'm not against that program. In fact, we really want to receive them, except that we need proper documentation and proper coordination. I'm hoping that okay na sila because twice ko tinawagan yung regional director namin sa DILG and twice also he said that on their part, sa regional level, wala talagang coordination from them. So I'm hoping that today, na correct na yung coordination with the agencies, no? So that way, pag trickle nila sa amin, wala nang problema. And in terms of capacity, we have the capacity to receive people. We've prepared about 250 to about 300 rooms for repatriates, for people who would like to come home to Ormoc. See, I want also the people to understand, Pinky, that not all LGUs are capable of hosting people coming from the different provinces. Meron mahihirap na mga munisipyo, ang capacity lang nila. Siguro mga 10 to 20 lang. That's why it's very important na meron coordination kasi pag dumating sa mga probinsya or sa mga cities na infected sila, what do they do?
Okay. Yeah. Mayor, we're gonna have to take a break, no? Pero ang tanong ko, as of this morning, nagkaroon na ho ba ng mas magandang coordination between you and the DILG?
I haven't spoken to them yet. So I'm hoping na sana nga on their level na ayos na nila, no? Everything is new here, Pinky. Lahat talaga ng nangyayari dito bago ito. That's why maraming adjustments. Adjustments come on a day-to-day basis. Kung sino makapag-adjust na maaga, kung sino makapag-adjust na mabilis, magiging successful yung program nila.
Mayor, so ngayong araw, sabihin po natin, meron ho ba kayong idea kung ilan sa mga kababayan nyo ang uuwi sa Ormoc? And yung pangalawa ko pong tanong, meron ho ba kayong nakahandang mga bus? For example, sa Tacloban po sila from the airport dumating. I know that's about 110 kilometers away to Ormoc, so halos 2 oras po yun. Yes.
Last year, in the Balik Probinsya program, there were about 11 that arrived. And then yesterday, there were about 6, no? So today, if I'm not mistaken, there are about 4 that will be arriving from Tacloban Airport. So that's why it's important the proper coordination. Kasi without proper coordination, Pinky, pag sinabi, meron kayong darating na mga na repatriates, okay, tell us how many. Right? Kasi baka pag magpadala kami ng 2 van, yung pala ang dadating sa amin, 30, hindi namin ma-accommodate that. That's why coordination is very important. And what I want to say, Pinky, is that tayo dito sa Pilipinas, yes, we only have one national government. That's why it is very important na mayroong proper coordination from the national government, the national agencies, down to the local government units sa mga mayors.
That's right, sir. Kasi ang sinabi po ni Pangulo, only the national government can impose travel restrictions, and LGUs who will block returning OFWs may face legal actions. What's your reaction to that, sir?
Well, the president is correct that way, but the LGs also have autonomy, and I'm not going to challenge him on that. We can cite Section 14 of the Local Government Code, pero there's no use for us to challenge that. That's why what I'm saying is let's follow the orders of the national government, but we want to have clear guidelines
Mm-mm.
and proper coordination because we do not want this program to fail. We're given
All
only
right.
3 days to all LGUs are given 3 days to receive 24,000 repatriates. And that's only OFWs, ha? Wala pa yung mga locally stranded
Mm-mm.
individuals, those coming from Metro Manila would like to come home. So there's no need na mag-challenge pa tayo, guluhin pa namin. No, coordinate
Yeah.
properly and we will implement. Yun naman trabaho ng mga
So,
mayors. Our work is to implement
opo.
all of these orders.
And the coordination really will come from the regional DILG. Tama ho ba, Mayor?
Yes, that's why there are regional offices kasi sila yung magko-coordinate coming from the national government, from the central down to the regional and then down to the local government units sa mga mayors.
Mm-mm. So, okay. So you have quarantine facilities there. Sabi mo you have about 250 beds. Mukha naman po, sir, handa ho kayo. Ang tanong ko po, dun sa mga babalik, nasabihin po natin meron na silang health certificate galing sa Bureau of Quarantine na negative sila. Will they undergo another 14 days po dyan sa Ormoc? Is that something you're going to mandate?
Well, as much as possible, we would like to put them in quarantine. That's why importante yung authenticity of the health document. No? It's also important to verify kung tama ba yung quarantine procedures na ginawa nila. Otherwise, we'll have to quarantine them. Pag sinabi naman na yes, nag-quarantine na sila, then we'll have to take it at face value. But we really have to be very careful. Hindi ito bakasyon.
Mm-mm.
Hindi ito pampasarap lang na uuwi tayo. This is a health pandemic and, our primary concern right now is of course public health. That's why it's very important na meron coordination. Alam namin yung mga documents kung tama ba. All the protocols
Okay.
are being
And Mayor, I know that you've been COVID-free since, I believe, March 13. Ano po?
Yes. Yes, since the declaration of the pandemic, we were able to close on our borders early, and we were very strict in allowing people to come inside the Ormoc City, except for those yung mga essential deliveries, food deliveries. Now we were very careful
Opo.
about that. That's why
All right.
I'm this way because ayoko na after more than 70 days of being COVID-free, here comes people na hindi namin alam na infected pala, biglang makakahawa lang ng mga tao dito sa Ormoc City. That's why protocols are very important. If they come in untested, we will test them. If they are infected, we have an isolation area for them. If they're not, pag kulang pa sila sa quarantine, we will quarantine them. There's no problem because as you can see on the screen, this is the National Housing Authority housing that was not yet turned over to the beneficiaries. No? So ginawa namin dito, Pinky, we fixed all of these homes. Actually, not all, but about 250 to about 300 homes. Inayos na namin yan complete yan with beds, linens, with pillows, and then 3 times a day meron silang food delivery. Kami magpo-provide ng food. And then they also have internet. You know why we're very strict, Pinky, with regards to entry. Paano kasi? The only government hospital we have here in Ormoc, tinanggal pa yung mga doctors dito. So, it's a primary hospital. Tinanggal yung mga doctors dito. So, the government hospital in Ormoc, the Ormoc District Hospital, is not functioning as a primary hospital. So, that is really a big concern also for us.
I see. Okay. All right. Mayor, we run out of time, but maraming salamat po sa inyong oras. Mayor Richard Gomez, sir. Take care.